Hello, this is Ben Ames. I'm Senior News Editor with DC Velocity Magazine, and we're here at Promat 2023 in Chicago. Today, here on the first day of the show, we're in the Beckhoff automation booth, and I have here Doug Schuhart, who's Doug is the Global Material Handling and Intralogistics Manager for Beckhoff Automation. Doug, great to meet you, and glad we can visit your booth today.
Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We haven't been to this booth. I'm sure you have a lot of new stuff every year. Maybe you could do a quick introduction for us and let us know what you're showing visitors.
Sure, absolutely. So this year, not necessarily new, but we're really highlighting our fully integrated control platform. And that enables us to combine all functions of a machine into one automation controller. So the PLC, the HMI, motion control, safety. Here we're showing the kinematics of a robot that's actually being controlled right alongside the PLC in one device, so no separate robot controller. So all functions in one PLC, which provides a lot more performance, but it also significantly improves the life cycle of the system and reduces cost.
I did reduce cost. Everybody likes the sound of that, right? So what's behind us here?
Yeah, so we're showing our single controller. Everything's being controlled by this. And also on the conveyor here, we're highlighting our EtherCAT MDR controller. So we have 4 different motor rollers being controlled by our EtherCAT MDR controller, which meets the new standards for NFPA 79. We're also showing our EtherCAT brake chopper. And so whenever you have a jam on a conveyor, it forces backfed energy that often causes failure of the components, of the electronic components, specifically an MDR controller. And so here we're able to eliminate that backfed energy and make sure the system remains at full integrity of the system.
Gotcha. Really interesting. And so what is a sort of typical customer or application who might be looking at this kind of system?
Yeah, so almost all intralogistics facilities, parcel facilities, retail intralogistics, they're all moving towards fully automated systems, and that would mean more powered conveyor systems. So for us, the fully integrated control platform is going to provide those benefits that we talked about, but then also extending into the power conveyors as well.
Gotcha. It's all about automation. I know. We'll be talking about it all week. Yep. Great. What else have you got here for us?
Well, if we step over here, we're also showing how we can eliminate the complete control cabinet and place all the cabinets or cabinet items into an IP67 machine-mounted solution. And so what we're hearing from end users today is they want to eliminate that control cabinet because they want to be more flexible to changing demands. They don't want that fixed to the floor of the fulfillment operation. So if we put this in all IP67, mount it to the machine or the conveying system, now at any stage of the life cycle of the system, they can adjust, move things around, and be a lot more flexible to changes. So here we're just showing some of the modules. We can just take the modules, place them in the back plate. All the power and the EtherCAT communication is through the back plate. So basically, it's just plug and play. Anyone can do it. It makes it very simple and eliminates all wiring errors. And in a typical intralogistics application, we may have this main base plate and then connect from here EtherCAT to either further smaller base plates or to EtherCAT I/O blocks like you see on the conveying system.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Large Legos, but a lot more powerful.
Absolutely.
Yep. Got it. Very good. Those are the big hits here in the booth today, I'm sure.
It is. We're also really highlighting our capability for compact AGV controls, AMR controls, compact controls for shuttles of an ASRS system. And again, when we talk about that fully integrated control platform, in the case of AGVs and AMRs, we're combining navigation, the PLC, and safety into a single automation controller. So again, improving life cycle, but it's really helping with the compact requirements of those applications.
Got it. Really interesting. So many buzzwords in there. It sounds like you guys are busy. So many conversations that we've all been having on the floor this week.
Very busy, absolutely. E-commerce is driving more and more automation.
Great conversation, Doug. I appreciate learning so much here with you today. And for other guests, if they're here at the show, can you tell them how they can find you guys and learn more? And likewise, if they're at home in their office, how they can find you guys online?
Yeah, absolutely. So they can find us here at Promat at the South Hall, booth S1541. We look forward to people visiting, engaging in conversations about how we can improve their performance and life cycle and reduce costs. If they're not here at the show, they can also visit us at Beckhoff.com.